to say with this class, I've never had a class that expelled so well. I did not hardly have a week that there was, they might have missed one or two, but most of them got hundreds. And they worked hard every day writing their words, and I think it shows that they were ready to read also. They've been good readers also. Okay, I'm going to ask my students just to step forward when I call your name. Zoe Biggerstadt. Make a big step forward. Zoe had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She read 228 books. She earned 103 points. She reached her goal all 6 months for book it, so she's going to get to eat pizza with me. Dawson Scheinbach. Dawson had excellence in math, reading, spelling. He read 134 books and earned 78 points. And this child loved to read the big, thick books. So sometimes he had a hard time getting those points by the time he needed them, but he always came through, didn't you, Dawson? Okay, thank you. Lucas Hine. Lucas had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He had excellence in cursive handwriting. I have been teaching cursive since, I usually have always done it after Valentine's Day. And this student really likes to do handwriting, and he does as well as anyone already, so good job. He read 285 books. He earned 160 points. He is my citizenship winner this year, and he's my all-around academic student. Christiana. She had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She read 90 books and earned 40 points. Bradley McNeil. She had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She read 153 books and earned 77 points. Rebecca. Can't see her, she's short. She had excellence in reading and spelling. She read 131 books and earned 66 points. Yandel Garcia. He had excellence in math and spelling. He read 81 books and earned 33 points. She had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She read 43 books and earned 19 points. Colton Garber. He had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He read 105 books and earned 46 points. Vanelli Green. Excellence in reading, math, spelling. She reached her book it goal all 6 months, so she will get to eat pizza today. And she read 138 books and earned 63 points. Aubrey Hare. She had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She read 116 books and earned 58 points total. Jesse Renaud. Jesse had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He read 132 books and earned 60 points. Jules. He had excellence in math, reading, and spelling. He read 90 books and earned 55 points. Jared Ketterman. He had excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He read 149 books, earned 87 points, and reached his book goal for all 6 months. This is, you may give your applause.
been a fantastic year in second grade. We've had lots of fun-filled adventures and have made lots of really good memories. So it will be a year I'll remember for a long time. As each student is announced, please step forward. I'll give you your packets at the end of the day. Okay? Yesenia Banderas. Yesenia will receive our second grade Girls Citizenship Award this year. She also will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award for reading 25 or more books. She receives the Spree Award for me for always finishing work on time and to help keep others on track. At the track meet, she had a great day. She received first place in the soccer kick, first place in the 100-yard dash, and her relay team received third place. Good job, Cindy. Lindy Berry. She will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award. She'll receive the Crunch Award for me, for someone who always came through in a crunch. You could always count on her. And sixth place at the high jump at the track meet. Great job, Lindy. John Alex Dyson. Alex will receive excellence in reading and spelling. He will also receive the Oklahoma Reading Award, the Three Musketeers Award for me for working well with others in all situations. He also got the second place in the standing long jump track meet. Good job, Alex. Colton Fisher. Colton will receive the Mr. Goodbar Award for me for always being a very good friend to his classmates. He also received fifth place in the 75-yard dash. Good job, Colton. All right, Alan Reagan Dutch. Reagan will receive our second grade all-around academic award this year. He will also receive an excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award. And for me, he'll receive the SCORE Award for being a star athlete with a winning attitude. He received first place in the standing long jump, third place in the 200-yard dash, and his relay team was first place as well. Great job, Mr. Reagan. Isaiah Green. Isaiah receives the Snickers Award for his sense of humor and ability to make others laugh daily. Thank you, good job. Christina Harkins. She'll receive the excellence in reading, math, and spelling. She will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award, the Walker's Award for being a great storyteller. Rebecca, we know all kinds of things. And third place in the 50-yard dash. Great job, Christina. Kiana Henson. She'll receive the Skittles Award for being the class fashionista who wore a rainbow of colors to school this year. And lots of jewelry and accessories and all kinds of things. She also received fourth place in the 50-yard dash and third place in her shuttle relay. Great job this year, Kiana. Jagger Kimenon. Jagger will receive excellence in reading, math, and spelling. He will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award, and this is a compliment, a Nerds Award, for his intelligence and hard work in all academic areas. At the track meet, he received second place in the 75-yard dash, fourth place in standing long jump, and second place in his relay team. Great job this year, Jagger. Malachi Akbach. Malachi will receive the Oklahoma Reading Award. From me, the Lifesaver Award for always lending a hand and helping others in class, especially me, especially with technology. At the track meet, had a great day. Third place in the soccer kick, sixth place in the 50-yard dash, and second place in the shuttle relay. I looked for him in the NFL one day, and I want box seats at your first game. All right, Hadley Sanborn. She receives the Symphony Award from me for her love of humming and singing and talking in class while working. Great job this year, Hadley. Always a brighten up the space. Zoe Valdez. She receives the Oklahoma Reading Award, the Sweet Tart Award for me for being such a sweet friend to everyone in class. She also received fourth place in the soccer kick at the track meet. Great job, Zoe. Bella Beck. Bella will receive excellence in reading, math, and spelling, the Oklahoma Reading Award, the Twizzler Award, for dancing through her work with great attitude and a flair for learning. Great job, Bella. Braxton Hess will receive excellence in reading, math, and spelling. From me, the M&M Award for being marvelous and magnificent student. And he replaced second place in his relay team. Great job, Braxton. David Burgess received the Outrageous Award for me for having such an outstanding personality. Second place in his relay team as well, track meet. Good job, David. All right. Thank you so very much. It's been a great experience. Appreciate it.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Burleson, and this is 3A. We've had a really good year this year. We learned a lot. It was pretty intense at times, but we managed to squeeze in some fun too. I really enjoyed this group. My first award is for Antonio Banderas. He receives the State Reading Award. He received 44.8 points and met his AR goal all 4 weeks. Carson, the State Reading Award as well. He had 53.8 points and met his goal all 4 weeks. Diem Drew. Diem also received the State Reading Award. He had 14.5 points. Good job. Valerie Everingham. Valerie receives the State Reading Award as well. She had 30.8 points. Good job. A couple absent. Sorry about that. My next award is for Jennifer Salinas. She receives the State Reading Award. She had 37.1 points. Zoe Duvar. Zoe came to us just recently, and I emailed her teacher. They didn't do AR, but she assured me that she definitely receives the State Reading Award this year. So good job, Zoe. My next award is for Caxton Cole. Caxton read receives the State Reading Award and received 55.6 points. He met his AR goal all 4 weeks. Caxton also receives excellence in spelling and math. Braden Mast. Braden receives the State Reading Award. He had 34.8 points this year. Lainey Price. Lainey receives the State Reading Award with 70.5 points. She met her goal all 4 weeks. Lainey also receives excellence in spelling, math, language, and reading. Layla Valdez. Layla receives the State Reading Award. She had 49.4 points. Trig Reed. Trig receives the State Reading Award. He read 36.6 received 36.6 points. He met his AR goal all 4 9 weeks. He receives excellence in spelling and math. And also, he accomplished an achievement on a program called Math Facts in a Flash. I'm giving him an award for completing all levels of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division in that program. So, good job, Trey. April Ordonez, she receives the State Reading Award. She had 88.3 points, met her goal all 4 9 weeks. She has excellence in spelling, math, language, and reading. And April happens to be my top Thunder Reading Challenge winner. She read 4,720 minutes this year. So I bet you'll be receiving one more prize from the Thunder team. The Thunder Challenge really motivates a lot of our students, and in total, my class read 16,546 minutes. They all did great. Gabby Money. Gabby is also receiving the State Reading Award. She had 51.1 points, met her goal all 4 9 weeks. She's receiving excellence in spelling, math, language, and reading. And she is my overall, all-around academic student. Anthony Rogers. Anthony is also receiving the State Reading Award. He has 26.4 points. He is receiving an Excellence in Math Award. And he is the 3rd grade boy citizenship award winner. Congratulations. And give them a round of applause.
Before I get started on my words, I just want to say a big thank you to our paras. We have so many wonderful paras in our district, and they do so many different things for us. They just help us out in so many ways. They help our students in so many ways. So please, let's give a big round of applause to all of them. All right. My first award goes to Trayson Bush. He'll come on up. Trace receives the 25 Book Award. He had 46.3 AR points. Very good. Jose Castro. Jose receives our 25 Book Club, and he received 32.2 AR points. Good job. Trenton DeWitt. Come on down, Trenton. Trenton, this year, read over 25 books, and he received 20.8 AR points. Good job, buddy. Kirkland Henson receives our State Reading Award, and he received 38.3 AR points. Karsten Heston. Karsten receives our State Reading Award, and she received 34.4 AR points. Good job. Aaron Nelson. Aaron also receives our State Reading Award, and he received 47.3 AR points. Ashton our state reading award. He received 79.4 AR points. He also receives academic achievements in reading. She receives our state reading award with 52.3 AR points, and she receives our academic award for spelling. Tyson Reed. Tyson receives our state reading award with 38.5 AR points, and he receives our academic award for language arts. Very good. Gabriel Ramirez. He receives our state reading award with 36.5 AR points, and he received our academic merit for language arts. Very good. Anna Robbins. She receives our reading award from the state with 51.6 AR points, and she receives a merit for spelling. Very good. Wyatt Parker. Wyatt read and receives our state reading award with 77.2 AR points, and he receives an academic award for language arts and spelling. Baylor Dixon. Baylor receives our state reading award with 85.5 AR points, and he receives an academic merit for math, language arts, and spelling. Donita Ardenbright. She receives our reading award from the state with 48.6 AR points and a academic merit for language arts. Good job. Tay Lanowski. She receives our reading award from the state with 74.6 AR points. She received all A's in reading, spelling, language arts, and math for all 49 weeks. She also is one of my award winners for academic excellence with the highest grade point in the class. Congratulations. Lindsay Wessels also receives the reading award from the state with 78.7 AR points. She also received an A all 49 weeks in reading, language arts, math, and spelling. And her and Taylor both have the same amount or grade point in there, so they both received the academic excellence award. Congratulations. And Miss Emily Tucker. She receives our 25 award from the state, 25.2 AR points. She receives a merit for language arts. She was my Thunder Challenge Reader Award, the highest students in the class. And she's also our citizenship award winner this year. Very good. And this is my third grade class.
I'm Mrs. Newland, and this is Class 4A. We have worked very hard this year, and I'm going to start with my reading awards. These are the Oklahoma Reading Awards for reading 25 books or more. Isabella Alvarez with 46.7 points. Malachi Arnold with 102.3 points. Addie Bickerstaff with 79.4 points. Avery Burks, 77.2 points. Jaime Garcia, 46.7 points. Gavin Guthrie, 65.4 points. Jaylee Kaminskis, 40.3 points. J.C. Kiminov, 90.5 points. Perla Ordonez Garduno, 49.4 points. Kinley Patterson, 90.1 points. Katie Reese, 72.6 points. Kate Smith, 48.3 points. And Hudson Wilson with 39.9 points. These are the Bookit Awards for reading the Bookit goals, making the Bookit goals all 6 months. Malachi Arnold, Perla Ordonez Garduno, and Kinley Patterson. You've probably heard the teachers say before that reading is important, and we've all passed out reading awards. And it's not necessarily the points that are important, but it's the reading practice. And in my class alone, we read 4,786,926 words, and that's a lot of reading practice. And I had 5 students that read around 500,000 words. For my academic awards, Isabella Alvarez, Science. Malachi Arnold, Language. Addie Bickerstaff, Math, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Avery Burks, Reading, Language, and Spelling. Ethan Cochran, Math, Language, Science, and Social Studies. Jaime Garcia, Social Studies. Gavin Guthrie, Math, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Jaylee Kaminskis, Spelling, Language, Science, and Social Studies. J.C. Kiminov, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Perla Ordonez Garduno, Math, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Kinley Patterson, Reading, Math, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Katie Reese, Language and Social Studies. Kate Smith, Reading, Math, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. Hudson Wilson, Language, Spelling, Science, and Social Studies. My all-around academic winner is Kinley Patterson. And the 4th grade boy who wins the Citizenship Award is Malachi Arnold. Give these kids a round of applause.
As they're walking up here, this has been an exceptional year. I'm gonna try not to cry. I cried yesterday, and if you know me, I hardly ever cry. So, I'm sure your kids came home and said, we don't know what was wrong with our teacher yesterday, but for today. This has been a fantastic group. I came here from Kansas and didn't know what to expect, and I couldn't have asked for a better group for my first year here in Cherokee. So let's go ahead and give them a round of applause for that. I will start with Veronica Castro. She will be getting the Oklahoma reading, and she received 108 AR points. She's also getting an award for excellence in spelling, math, reading, science, social studies, and language arts. She is also receiving the all-around academic award. Next, I have Sarah Diacon. She is getting an award from me for awesome energy. If you know Sarah, she loves to dance around, and she always has a positive attitude. So I've learned a few dance skills this year. I don't think I can do it as well as she can, but so that will be what she's getting. Joseph Dooley. He's getting the Oklahoma Reading Award, and he received 53.3 AR points this year. He's also getting, Joe, come back. He's also receiving an Excellence in Spelling Award. And he's also getting an award from me for mastered mannerisms. He's always telling either me or other teachers, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, so he's receiving that. Next is Mariela Herrera. She will be receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award, and she received 85.1 AR points this year. She's also getting an Excellence in Spelling and Social Studies Award. Brendan Hutton. He's receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award. He received 91.8 AR points. He's also receiving the Excellence in Spelling Award. And he is also receiving the Mastered Mannerisms Award from me. Next is Gracia Jackson. She's receiving an award from me for most artistic. If you ever need anyone to draw you something, this is the girl to go to. Next is Tessa Littlefield. Tessa will be receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award. She received 82.4 AR points this year. She's also receiving an Excellence in Spelling, Social Studies, and Language Arts Award. One more. Last year I taught just writing, so when it comes to writing, I'm really picky, but I love to get their creative juices flowing. And Tessa she took off, and so she's receiving my Best Writer Award. Next is Antonio Mosquez. He's receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award, and he received 32.1 AR points this year. He's also receiving an award for me for Master Mannerisms. He's also polite. Next is Riesland McNeil. She's receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award with 72 AR points. She's also receiving an Excellence in Spelling, Math, and Language Arts Award. And she's also receiving an award from me for Most Helpful. Joel Parker. He's receiving receiving an Oklahoma award, and he received 46.5 AR points this year. He's also receiving an award from me for Super Scientist. Anytime it came to science, he was always engaged, raising his hand, and most of the time he had the correct answer. John Roach. We call him, or he goes by Clayton most of the time. So Clayton will be receiving an award for me for most helpful. Esmeralda Solis. She will be receiving the Oklahoma Reading Award, and she received 39.9 AR points. She's also receiving an award for excellence in spelling, and an award from me for most artistic. Alec Tidwell. He's receiving an Oklahoma Reading Award, and he received 32.8.0 AR points this year. He's also receiving an award for me for awesome energy. He is also a tremendous dancer, so he will be receiving that. Josie Webster. Josie will be receiving an Oklahoma Reading Award, and she received 82.7 AR points this year. She's also receiving an Excellence Award in Spelling, Math, Social Studies, and Language Arts. She's also receiving the Citizenship Certificate this year. So let's give these kids a round of applause.
This is 5A. We've had a really great year, a very strong learning curve of a year, and they've matured really beautifully. And I'm very sad to see them go tomorrow. They're lots of fun. I'm going to start with my reading awards. This is for reading 25 or more books. Mackenzie Argenbright, 68 books and 32.9 points. Chesney Berry, 27 books, 48.4 points, and she made her AR goal all 9 weeks. Talis Carson, 38 books and 28.8 points. Juan Castro, he came in December, but he still met the 25-book goal. He read 36 books and 29.4 AR points. Landon Colvin read 25 books, 37.9 points. Hayden Dungan read 27 books, 25.6 points. Lainey Ginder read 36 books, 39.6 points, and she made her AR goal all 9 weeks. Kennedy Hester, she read 45 books, 27.6 points, and she made her AR goal all 9 weeks. Timothy Mast, he read 30 books and had 46.0 points. Riley Ridgway, Cooper McDonald, he read 45 books, 15.3 points, and he made his AR goal all 9 weeks. For academic excellence, Juan Castro receives an award in science and social studies. Riley Ridgway in reading, language, math, science, and social studies. Aaliyah Price in reading, language, math, science, and social studies. Cooper McDonald in science and social studies. Timothy Mast in reading, science, and social studies. Kennedy Hester in reading, math, science, and social studies. Hayden Dungan in science. Landon Colvin in science and social studies. Hannah Kaywood in Reading, Language, Science, and Social Studies. Talis Carson in Reading, Language, and Science. Chesney Berry in Reading, Language, Math, Science, and Social Studies. Mackenzie Argenbright in Language, Math, and Science. Lainey Ginder in Reading, Language, Math, Science, and Social Studies. And Lainey was my all-around academic student this year. And I had the Boys Citizenship Award for 5th grade, and that goes to Juan Castro. Thank you. Please give them a big round of applause.
Good morning. This is my 5th grade 5B class. This is my first year as a teacher, and I have to tell you, we've had our ups and downs as a class, and our struggles, learning curves, but they are a terrific group of kids, and I couldn't have asked for a better, stronger, supporting group of kids for my very first year of teaching than this class that I have now, and I will be extremely sad tomorrow when they choose to leave and go on to 6th grade, even though some of them told me they're staying and being held back, but I don't believe it. So, I will start with our state reading awards. Alberto read with 27.8 points. Samantha, 38.3 points. Emma, 39.4 points. And Emma also received her goal all 4 90s. Naomi, 69.7 points, who also received her goal all 4 90s. May finished with 94.1 points and received her goal all 90s. Elise, 28.8 points. Now my academic awards. Alberto, all A's in language, math, and science. Olivia, all A's in reading, language, math, science, and social studies. Naomi, all A's in reading, language, science, and social studies. Declan, all A's in reading, language, math, science, and social studies. May, all A's in language and science. Kinsey, all A's in science. Mason, all A's in reading, language, math, science, and social studies. So I'll tell you, my all-around academic award came to the slightest of margin between 2 students, 0.6 of a percentage point, so it was really tough. But this year's is Mason Rod. And our citizenship award for our 5th grade class for the girl is Naomi Hunt. Thank you all.
Herb Niles, I represent the Masonic Lodge here in Cherokee. And each year we give an award for the student of today and then also teacher of today. And this year it's in the elementary right now, and the other later on in the week. But tell you a little bit about the Masons. We have over 6 million men belong to Masonic Masonic Charity Foundation, which is led by kids in Edmond, they match the funds. We present so much and then they will match it. So we get that in the community. We have, as most of you know, the Shrine hospitals around over the nation. They have burn centers. We have, I don't think we've got any young people right now here in Cherokee or in Alfalfa County that are going to the hospitals, but they're, burn hospitals are in St. Louis. We have hospitals in Shreveport and also in Nashville. But any student or any young person that needs assistance that way, they are provided all the transportation. The parents are taken with them. It's no cost to the student or the parents or anything else. It's all donated. So today I'd like to present the Student of the Day Awards. And the first one goes to Riley Midway. I guess really I should have read this. Masonic Fraternity of Oklahoma, at the recommendation of the Corinthian Lodge number 307 and the teachers, and also the administration, hereby recognizes Mason Ryle. Says who has demonstrated outstanding scholarship, leadership, citizenship, and integrity, and is therefore designated the Student of Today. There for the Teacher of Today. In continuation of Freemasonry's centuries-old tradition. You may not like this, students, but Masons really started schools in the United States, having 13 colonies. So Weymouth Department. Okay, this goes to Jenny Webster. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Anita Jordan. I'm the district counselor and test coordinator for Cherokee Public Schools. And I have a few students I would like to recognize. I'll have them go ahead and come up here. Olivia Courtwright, Declan Lucas, and Aaliyah Price. As a part of our awards assembly today, we'd like to recognize the students who qualified for the 2018 Duke University Talent Identification Program. And the Duke TIP recognizes students based on standardized test scores achieved while attending elementary school. The following students have been identified based on some of their standardized testing scores, which typically will be in the 95th percentile or above. So it's quite an honor to be recognized. I should have said this, Olivia was recognized for her reading test scores. Declan has been recognized for reading and math. and Aaliyah was recognized for her reading. So I look for great things for you doing in the future, and good luck with the rest of your year.
Okay, well, as you can tell from all these awards, reading's a pretty big deal in elementary school. And so we challenge our kids to meet their individual goals every 9 weeks, and then we reward them with a little party. So we've had an ice cream sundae party, we had a painting party, watched a movie, and then for the last 2 weeks, we're going to have to stamp out starvation and fill bags of food. And then if they met their goal all 4 9 weeks, they were considered the honor club. And so I had 75 students that met their goal all 4 9 weeks. So they're going to come up here and receive a certificate. They went swimming at Northwestern yesterday, went to the park and had pizza. So we're going to celebrate their successes, and then I have a couple of special prizes at the end. Jordan Alvarez, Daniel DeWitt, Devin Jones, go ahead and come up here. Aubrey Guerrero, Autumn McMahon, Brenner Means, Alyssa Flager, Ryan Ridgway, Katara Roberts, Court Roberts, Cole Smith, Levi Solis, Brooke Yandel, Kendall Collins, Bristol Fishbach, Aubrey Hughes, Marley Kimenall, Ryan McDonald, Creed Patterson, Tegan Rose, Everett Utterback, Regina Wimpy, Zoe Bickerstaff, Rebecca Boothby, Vanelli Green, Aubrey Hare, Lucas Hine, Garrett Ketterman, Brinley McNeil, Dawson Schumbacher, Reagan Gutch, Jagger Kimenall, Lindy Berry, Antonio Banderas, Talon Carson, April Ordonez, John Phipps, Paxton Cole, Lainey Price, Gabby Monty, James Smallwood, Greg Green, Aylin Allison, Baylor Gibson, Carson Hester, Wyatt Parker, Jordan Harper, Emily Tucker, Lindsay Wessels, Jose Castro, Trenton DeWitt, Ashton Bapp, Isabella Alvarez, Abby Bickerstaff, Avery Burks, Gavin Guppy, J.C. Kimenall, Kinley Patterson, Katie Reese, Veronica Castro, Joe Dooley, Riesland McNeil, Mariela Herrera, Brandon Hutton, Tessa Littlefield, Joel Parker, Josie Webster, Tate Allison, Chesney Perry, Lainey Ginder, Cooper McDonald, Kennedy Hester, Naomi Hine, May Neville, and Emma Goat. Let's give them a round of applause. So now we have 2 Kindle Fires to give away. So Mrs. Tucker, can you help me? We've got all the girls that are up here, names on that
Morning. Hey, I get the privilege, I've had the privilege of being your librarian and intervening with every last child, teacher, and parent, and everyone in this school, and I have had a great time. I also get the privilege of presenting a Amazon gift card from the library to the, it's a merit award for the top AR points, 160.9. He's following in his sister's footsteps, Lucas Hine. I have one more thing to present. Mrs. Richmond, will you come up here? I want to say thank you. This is for all of you. I created this myself. Anyway, I wanted to leave a piece of me here. I'm moving on.
We love you, Lisa.
God bless you all.
Tomorrow is his last day with us. She's moving on to Kansas to further her adventures with her family, so we're gonna sure miss her next year. She's been a big part of our school system, and before is there anybody else that has any announcements or any more awards before we? Okay, this is Teacher Appreciation Week, so I thought maybe one more time we'd have all our teachers and our paras, because they're just as important as our teachers, stand up and let's give them a round of applause for our appreciation.